is GTV. And just before Children's GBC with the two Georges, in which we've had a bit of a changed programme. But first, it's time for an extra programme. Here's cartoon fun with the Blue Racer. GTV. And now it's time for this afternoon's session of Children's GBC, but with two presenters this time, and it goes by the name of The Two Georges. And we begin with the Buxton boy himself, with a bit of changed programme to the schedule. And we have Harry Jeremy and Brum. That's our two programmes that's coming up first. So let's hand over to George Buxton first before George Bryn. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Children's GBC on a Friday afternoon. And it's the 8th of May today. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, why am I taking over the first part of this Children's GBC program schedule? Well, let me tell you one thing about the sudden change of program. Now, because if you remember, yesterday, when I've already aired Teletubbies for the final time, well, it's because due to copyright, it's because of the intro, and it's because sometimes, but when my video is not when my friend Drawbridge thinks I haven't uploaded it when I have, well, I have simply decided that Teletubbies, however, will not continue to re-air the episodes of it ever again. But don't you worry, though, viewers, that we have two extra programs to kick things off. And we're going to start off with Harry Jeremy. And in today's episode of Harry Jeremy, it's called Ice to See You. Well, I believe it's something to do with the Chucklesaurus being kicked out after he was trying to make a mess of Jeremy's cave. But will Harry Jeremy do something about it? Let's find out.
What do you say? He's not a superhero, nor a poet, or a king. He doesn't drive a car or do much of anything, but he's Harry.
Scary? No, Harry.
He has no superpowers, and I've never seen him fly. No secret hideaway, and no all-seeing eye. He's just Harry.
Harry.
He's most definitely Harry.
Harry.
His name is Jeremy, and he's Harry.
Harry.
Unquestionably.
Winter has settled over Jeremy's village. A carpet of crisp white snow covers the land. The sun has melted the snow, and Chucklesaurus is back to his normal, irritating self.
Was Harry Jeremy. So yeah, it was all Harry Jeremy's fault for leaving Chucklesaurus outside when it was so cold. And of course, Harry Jeremy's friends were very mad at him though. Yeah, well, I would certainly teach him a lesson for leaving him out. Ha. Yeah, anyways, now the next program now, so just before we head over to Drawbridge, here is another episode of Brum. And in today's episode it's called Brum at the Wedding. But I think it's something to do with skateboards and bride, otherwise known as the skateboarding bride or something like that. Actually, there is no skateboarding in this one. I do apologise for that. But anyways, I believe it's something to do with a car broken down. So can Brum save the day? Let's find out. I mean, after all, it is a Ragdoll's Productions classic after all.
Brum.
And that was Brum and the wedding. Yeah, well, I'm so glad that the bride can now be properly married to a lovely man. But I don't know the name of the man, though. But anyways, now I'm sure that Jawbread will be coming up with another program, which is coming up next. Now, let me give you a clue, first of all. Well, it's something to do that all three presenters have had over the years. John Cunliffe, the one that does Postman Pat Hutchins, the creators of Titch, and the same with Newborough, who does the music. Well, I'm sure that Jawbread will tell you what the next program is. So, literally, and as Simon A would have done if he's done his outing himself, literally. Well, so anyway, now, before I hand you over to Jawbread, well, it's time for me to say goodbye, and I'll probably see you next week. So, until then, bye-bye, everyone. See you probably next week. Goodbye. And there's one more thing to say before I pass you over to Jawbread. From one Ragdoll Productions classic
to another Ragdoll Productions classic, this is Rosie and Jim, and today they and their narrowboat driver Neil Brewer are going to the beach.
Rosie! Jim! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old ragdoll. Rosie and Jim, and Neil, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look with Rosie's bag, Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by.
Here's an interesting phrase for you. Any 5-year-old can do it. Well, today's episode of The Sooty Show just so happens to be called Any 5-year-old Can Do It. So, well, let's see if the 5-year-olds mentioned in that episode can do it. Well, here we go with The Sooty Show.
Welcome to today's big race. You join us at a very tense time with only seconds to go to the finish. Today, haven't we, Sooty? Oh, and in case you're wondering why Sooty's up so late, the fact is that I'm trying to assemble this shelf unit here, and Sooty offered to help, so I let him. As a matter of fact, it says on the box here, so easy to assemble that any 5-year-old can do it. So I've got myself a 5-year-old, and he's doing it. Take it away, Sooty. You're quite right. He says we better say goodbye first, so bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, off you go.
One show about a bear to another show about a bear is Outshoty Cactus's least favourite, Bear Behaving Badly with Naughty Nev, and today it's all about pets winning prizes. But what kind of prizes? Well, you'll see for yourself. This is Bear Behaving Badly.
Gentlemen, and welcome to the first annual Ducky Grand Prix.
Love you, Barney.
I love you too, mate. Love you too,
Love
Gary.
you, Gary.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, guys.
Barney?
And our final programme for this Friday morning on Children's GBC is Chucklevision. And in today's episode, Paul is mistaken for a lord. Like he's Lord Chuckle of Muckle or something. But is this actually the case? Well, you'll see for yourself. This is Chucklevision, and once again, to me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you.
See, the stock market's up.
And there'll be some more chuckly fun with the Chuckle Brothers, which is only happening next week. And yes, don't worry, Chucklevision is still there, and as well as Bear Behaving Badly, The Sooty Show and Rosie Jim, but Teletubbies aren't. So anyways, and I'm sure we'll have more next week.
And that brings us to the end of our programmes here for this Friday afternoon on Children's GBC. We hope you enjoyed them, and be sure to look out for more coming your way very soon. In the meantime, I've been George Brum, and I shall hope to see you again sometime in the near future. Bye, see you again soon.
And there you have it. That's George Brum presenting 4 programmes. Well, I better go now. So bye everyone. See you soon. This is GTV, and we would like to apologise about the first programme that have now been suspended because of Teletubbies, and I'm sure that we'll be having more children's GBC programmes probably next Monday. So now it's time for some cartoon fun with Bugs Bunny.